I don't know which way to really say.
What about Heads Off?
Oh yeah, Heads Off. That's that. Just dropping, ripping these heads off, and KRS One had we sent us excuse me, had us come to New York, and at Sedgwick 1520 Sedgwick Boulevard, where hip hop started at, and shot the video. He directed and everything right there in the building.
Yeah.
He was like, "This is the one I chose." Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy. So we was actually shooting the Payne video, the Missy Elliott remake. Yeah, we was in the middle of shooting. Like we just finished shooting that, and we got the text for Erick Payne to come to 1520 Sedgwick Avenue. Yes. Now, those who are not familiar with where 1520 Sedgwick Avenue is, that is the birthplace of hip hop, where Cindy Herc threw a party, and her brother DJ Kool Herc DJ'd the party. That's where it all began. That's where the breakbeats was thrown on. And hip hop began right there, 1520 Sedgwick Avenue, August 11th, 1973. So when y'all keep hearing 50-year anniversary, that's the actual date. That's the actual birth of hip hop. And when we walked into that building, you felt that.
Yeah, you really can though. You can feel like, everything.
Wow.
Like
it was the most amazing spell. Like when she cried about the KRS, that's how I felt when I walked in there. But there's so many people that I didn't want to do it. Yeah, I held it back. I made some muscles, so I didn't cry. But I was like, this is our culture. This is where it all began, was in this very building. And we were there, and we were there. We were invited by the greatest MC of all time. So just for that to register, 1520 Sedgwick Avenue with KRS-One. Yeah. KRS-One invited Erick Payne to share the mic with him for a project. He picked a couple songs that he liked.
Yeah, he picked my songs.
Yeah, he picked the songs.
That he wanted me to do. That's what was crazy. He picked them out.
And one of them was Heads Off. And the reaction that she got from Heads Off, like I was just so proud. That was a very proud moment for me. Like just watching her, like okay, so they're sitting there, like just understand they have a booth, like a booth mic set up in the middle of 1520. If you look in the background, there's graffiti. There's a graffiti backdrop with Kool Herc on the wall. Yeah. And there's just a mic in the middle of this room. Yeah. KRS moves the mic out of the way, so that she can have a wireless mic and get busy. So crazy. When I was like, oh my God, he's about to move the mic out there, I knew what was gonna happen once he moved the mic out the way. And she delivered. Like there was people coming in, there were people watching from the outside. Yeah, that was the best part. People they were stuck. And when she was done, the reaction was just amazing. Everybody cheered that was in that room. And you look at that, I'm talking about there was OGs. There's nothing but like there's mainly OGs, DJs, everything. OGs was in there. And they were just watching us film this. And they all cheered.
Okay. They want to take pictures of stage information.
How did it feel like to be in the room like with the legends? Not only, with that experience right there, but you didn't been backstage with Mr.cheeks, Rakim, you know what I mean? How did it feel to meet these legends?
It's unreal, but it's unreal, but at the same time, and not to sound cocky, it's unreal, but I deserve it. For the things that I've been through on my own. I'm talking about walking from the studio in Brooklyn, to Fulton Projects by my damn self. I don't know if you know how far the train is from the actual buildings, by myself, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, just to be able to record, everything like that. Now, I deserve to be around these people to learn the lessons on how to become legendary. I deserve to be in there to hear these conversations and to be a part of, what's the history that's already been made and what I'm about to make, So I just feel great. I feel like I learned something. I feel humbled to make sure I check myself, and because I don't act like I'm Erick Payne when I'm outside. I know I have a talent and a skill, but at the same time, I don't want to, I'm not disrespectful at all. But in that moment, I was just I was a baby, because I was crying on the inside and the outside a little bit. Couldn't believe it. It was just unbelievable, but real at the same time, and I just love it. And I appreciate them for being so, informative. Being very nice and polite to me, not just like, oh, that's nobody. I'm in your dressing room. You could have like, who is she? But Mr.cheeks, he was on his way to go meet Rakim. We were outside waiting on our Uber. He was like, oh, that's the homegirl from when he came to Portsmouth, me and Toya that he was talking about. We showed him so much love at our home.
That was in DC, yeah.
So he remembered that. And he was like, come with me to meet Rakim. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, come on. I said, we call. He said, cancel that. We
canceled the Uber,
And we went back there, and he pushed me over there. He was like, after him and him met or talked or whatever.
That was his first time meeting Rakim,
I couldn't believe that, though, and then he pushed me over there. He was like, this the homegirl. And I told Rakim about the Nova, and he was like, look at you now. Now you're in my dressing room. I was like, that's what I'm saying, man. You know, that's what I'm saying. So
that's what's up.
What I love about those moments is just, you know, like she said, she deserves it. But just the way the legends react. You know, they're all real, down to earth, humble, teaching lessons. You know, it's the once in a while you'll get that cocky one. You know, I'm not gonna speak on that.
It's killing him not to say the name.
No, I'm not gonna say the name. I'm not gonna do that. But
you can say that you want.
No, I'm not gonna.
I ain't gonna Noriega drink champ.
You don't got time for these people that's coming.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Drink champ.
Nope. But for the most part, it's just the lessons that they're willing to teach you when you're asking them questions, and you know, those are the things. Like shout out to Rakim, because Rakim was very humble. You know, the guy gave me his number. You know, like
Erick Sermon.
Erick Sermon.
Definitely shout out to him.
That was another one, and that's we're not gonna talk about the Erick Sermon situation yet, but that's to come. We'll talk about that when that actually transpires.
So you know you was so when you talk about people like, you know, whether it's, you know, KRS One or, you know, Rakim. These are not just people that rap, but you can actually take
these are
their lyrics and you can live by what they say.
Exactly.
You could actually write a book with it. So when it comes to, you know, being legendary, what's something that you learn? Like, what's some of the ingredients that it would take to be legendary in this game that you felt that you learned from them?
First of all, you have to be honest with yourself about yourself. Once you know who you are, you'll know how to handle the things that are coming your way. That's the main thing I learned, especially from KRS-One, when he was telling me, when I told him my situation and my song being stolen and this and that, you know, and I was like breaking down to him, he was like, you have to be basically self-sufficient and know what you're out here to do. You know, either you can let it break you down or you can move on and build something greater off the foundation that you built in the first place. So that's what I'm focused on, you know, making sure that I check myself at every time and know that I'm going after what I really want and know what the details are for getting what you really want. Because that's what, when he said, get ready for hell, that's what I took out of it. Get ready for the, you know you want in this industry, but it's not going to be easy. So you have to be confident and lock in what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. And